What's up, good people? David Taub here, coming to you from nextlevelguitar.com. How you doing? Hope all is well, and hope your guitar journeys are going famously. We've been getting lots and lots of email responses to our latest emails and whatnot, and an overwhelmingly number of the good people, that's you, want simple, easy blues licks. Simple, easy, and fun blues licks. So I'm going to do a whole series where I'm just going to cover a couple of licks in each video. Here's another cool lick in our learning fast, easy, and fun blues licks. This lick is going to incorporate playing the actual blue note, the flat 5. We're not going to bend it, we're just going to play it. And then this lick sounds really good if you can work up the speed and get it a little faster, because you slur all these notes together and it sounds really cool. And I'll take you in on a tight shot of this, but basically here's how the lick is going to sound slow, and then I'll speed it up. Again, we're playing in this C minor pentatonic and blues scale at the box position in the 8th fret, and we're just learning simple, easy riffs. And remember, like I always say, learn from the lick. Take the lick and vary it. Change the rhythm, change the notes around a little bit. Just don't learn lick after lick after lick. I mean, then you'll have a pocket full of licks. You want to learn the licks and learn from the lick. We're learning that this lick is coming from the C minor pentatonic and blues scale, and we're learning we can vary some of the notes and rhythmically and slow it down and speed it up. So you can do a lot with these licks, especially if you kind of pick them apart and examine what scales or modes they're coming from. Just don't learn licks all the time, you know, learn from the licks. So here's the lick, slow. So it's basically just a 1, 2, 3, 4 note lick, ascending, and then we descend it. Now it doesn't sound much like that. Once you start speeding the lick up, it sounds pretty cool. So let's go in on a tight shot and examine that. The next lick, or lick 3, we're working on here, and everything again, C minor pentatonic, right here at the 8th fret, using that C minor pentatonic and blues scale. And this lick incorporates the blues note, the blue note, which is that F sharp note, which you have twice in this scale, in this position. And what we're going to do is we're going to play this lick on the G string, and you're going to play the 8th fret, 10th fret, and 11th fret on the G string. Then go down to the 8th fret on the B string. Play that G note. 4-note lick. And then just descend it right back down the G string. So down the G string you have, back down you're going from that blue note, 11th fret on the G string, 10th fret on the G string, and 8th fret on the G string. So slow you have this. And work up the speed. Now, when you go down to that, back to that 8th fret on the G string, don't hit it again to start the lick over again. That's the end of the lick, and then it starts again back with your 3rd finger on that 10th fret of the G string. And then try to work the speed up. It sounds really cool if you work the speed up. It almost gets it to sound a little slurry. Now, a little trick that you can do is, I economy pick this lick, meaning on the first note I do a downstroke, upstroke on the 2nd note, downstroke, so down, up, down. Then when I go to the B string, I do a down pick there. A lot of people, if they alternate pick, would do that upstroke. I just find the lick sounds a little better, and it's a little bit more fluid if I use that downstroke. And that's called economy picking, where you kind of, when you jump a string and you kind of go from a down to a down. So I'm going down, up, down, down, and then up. So I'm going down, up, down, down, up, down, up, down, up, down. Okay, so I'm always coming to that note with a downstroke. I'm always coming to that B string, that 8th fret with a downstroke. That just seems to work better for the lick. Now if you would alternate pick it and do it all with an upstroke, fine, but try it, you might like it. Kind of a cool lick. What we're going to be doing for this whole series is we're going to be playing over the jam track that's in C minor. If you don't have that jam track, we have it here on YouTube. And I'll put a link for it in a text box right here in the YouTube text box, and I'll also try to get it on the screen here. So download that YouTube video that we have that has that jam track. There's a little lesson before that'll give you ideas of what to play, and then the actual 3.5 minutes of the track, okay? And then also, because the jam tracks are such an essential part of the guitar player's, tools for practicing and working on your improvisational skills, if you want 2 more jam tracks, go to this link right here. And what that link is, it's going to send you to a page where you just sign up on our email list, and then we'll send you, after you opt in, we'll send you the 2 free jam tracks, totally free, and these are exclusive. They're not on YouTube. And all you do is it puts you on our email list, which you should be on anyway, because we send out lots of exclusive videos and things like this, like jam tracks, which are not on YouTube, which only our email subscribers get. We also send out articles and newsletters and all kinds of things that might help you along in your guitar journey. So please consider that. Watch this series, and you're going to be getting lots and lots of little blues tricks and licks. Okay, so C minor is the key, and we're going to be using a lot of C minor pentatonic and blues. Remember, it's not just the lick that you need to learn. Also, be listening to when the chord changes, because in many instances, I'll play a certain lick and I'll land on a certain note when the chord changes, and that's what really makes strong solo statements. So you can't kind of just be off there in your own la-la land, soloing along, and the rest of the band or jam track behind you is like, oh, let's reel in Jimmy there. Hey, come on, buddy. What are you doing? You got to kind of be cognizant of what chords you're playing over, and if you really want to make some strong statements, pick certain notes in the certain chords, and I'm going to explain that as we talk about these licks. So it's really, really important that you just don't, to learn the lick, yes, but just don't learn licks. Learn from the lick. What scale does this lick come from? What are the strong accent notes? What notes am I landing on? What chords am I playing over? Why does this lick sound so good? See, that's what's going to really add to your lead and improvisational skills. So many people just learn licks, and then they have a pocket full of licks. Well, when do you use them? You should be able to whip them out in any key and be playing them rhythmically over these changes, right? So just don't learn the lick. Learn from the lick. Well, I hope you like all these easy, fast, and fun blues licks that we're doing in this series. There's 6 of them in this series, so check them all out. And then make sure you download the jam tracks, and I'll put those links in the text boxes right here. Rock on and put that guitar in your hands every day and rip it up. Take care.